Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you all? I hope you all will be fine. This is your maths teacher Ambish. This video lesson is for grade 6 from chapter number 12, three-dimensional solids. And today we are going to solve our exercise 12.1. Introduction. In our daily life, we observe many things like chairs, footballs, cupboards, fridges, bricks, and dices, etc. These all things are called solids. Cube. A cube is a three-dimensional solid formed by six identical square surfaces. The dice, ice cubes, etc. are the example of cubes. It has six surfaces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. All of its surfaces are equal in area and all of its edges are equal in length. So it has six surfaces. You are observing only three surfaces over here because it is three dimensional, so we cannot able to see the other three surfaces. Vertices, it has 8 vertices. Vertices mean these edges or these corners, sorry, these pointed corners are called the vertices. And edges, this side is called one edge, so it has 12 edges. Cuboid. A cuboid is a solid figure formed by six rectangular surfaces. In a cuboid, opposite surfaces and edges are equal and parallel. It has six surfaces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. The books, cupboards, matchboxes, etc. are the examples of cuboid, and it has the same six surfaces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. So you can observe over here, this is surface number 1 and this is the surface number 2, and they are opposite and they are equal in the area as well as in the measures of the sides. Now sphere. A sphere is a solid with completely round surface whose all points on its outer surface are at an equal distance from a fixed point called the center of the sphere, and the distance from the center to the point on the sphere is called the radius of the sphere. As you are observing that this is the center of the sphere, and the distance from this point to any point on the surface of the sphere are equal and they are called the radius. You are observing that the distance from the center to the edge is called the radius. Similarly, all the radius are equal in the measure. Cylinder. A solid of a shape as shown in the given figure is known as cylinder. As you are observing over here, the lower and upper circular top of the cylinder is known as its base. As you are observing, this is the circular top and the bottom. It is called the base, and its round surface is known as its curved surface. As you are observing, this is the round surface, so it is called as curved surface. The radius of the circular surface is known as its radius, and the radius from the center to the edge, it is called the radius, denoted by r. The distance between the two parallel cylinder circular surfaces is known as its height. As you are observing, from distance from the base to the another base is called the height of the cylinder. Okay, now cone. A cone is a solid figure formed by a curved surface that slopes up from a round, flat base of a point called the vertex. As you are observing over here, this is a round base and this is a pointed edge, it is called the vertex. The distance between the center of the base and the vertex is known as its height. Okay, from the center to the vertex, it is called the height of the cone. Okay, the distance of the vertex from any point of the boundary of the circular base is known as its slant height. Okay, from the vertex to the boundary, okay, outside. It is called the slant height. As you are observing over here, it is called the slant height. Okay, the lower circular top is called as its base. As you are observing, this is the base of the cone, and the radius of the base is also known as the radius of the cone. The distance from the center to the edge, it is called as the radius, and it is known as the radius of base as well as the radius of the cone. Now we are moving to our exercise 12.1. Question number 1. Write the name of the different parts of the given solid. In the part number 1, we are given a cube, and the unknown parts are denoted by the English alphabets. The first letter is A, and we have to identify this thing. It is the edge. As I told you, there are 12 edges of a cube, so it is an edge. Okay, now the second letter is B, and we are observing that it is a surface. Okay, and the corner indicated by the C, it is a vertex of the cube. Okay, now the part number 2, it is a sphere given to you, and A is the center of the sphere, and B is the distance from the center to the outer edge, and it is called the radius. So A is the center and B is the radius of the sphere. Okay, now number 3, it is a cylinder, and A, as I told you, that it is called the curved surface of the cylinder. B is called the base, and we can see the bottom also, the base. Okay, then C is the height of the cylinder, and D is the radius of the cylinder. Okay, now number 4, we are observing that it is a cone, and there are 6 letters A, B, C, D, E and F. We have to tell the name. So the first one is the slant height, because it is the distance from the vertex to the outer corner of a cone. So it is called as a slant height. Okay, the B, it is the vertex or the corner of the cone. Okay, C is the height because it is the distance from the center to the vertex of the cone. Okay, then D is the center of the cone, center of the base as well as the center of the cone. Okay, then E is the base of your cone, and F is the distance from the center to the edge, and it is called as radius. Okay, now we are moving to the part number 5. It is a cuboid. It is a cuboid, and the 3 unknown things he asked. The number 1 is indicated by A, and it is edge. As I told you, that there are 12 edges in a cube as well as in a cuboid. Okay, B is the surface of the cuboid. There are 6 surfaces in a cube as well as in a cuboid. And C is the vertex. C is the vertex of your given cuboid. This is the end of our exercise 12.1, and I hope you understand these very nicely. Thank you.